Now, I need to talk about this while it's fresh on my brain. It's November the 1st, 2024. I am leaving a couple's house that I take care of part-time. They are both 87 years old. They've been together for 67 years. And you know, I done told that to a few people who are like, oh my God, yeah, oh, that's wonderful. And that, you know, that's how I felt initially. You know, but that thought leaves quickly. That thought leaves quickly because in my mind, I'm wondering how much she sacrificed for them to have 67 years. And I say she because men don't do a whole lot of sacrificing. You know, they might do a whole bunch of stuff, but sacrificing? No. And then usually the woman is the one that's, you know, agile and, you know, moving and grooving and doing what needs to be done. She is literally, you know, and we all dying. I hate to say it like that, but she's sick. She's sick. She in a wheelchair. She go to dialysis. She done had breast cancer. Like every disease that they want to put on a woman or a black woman, she got. And I would venture to say the reason why she got it is due to her sacrifice. Because it is astonishing to me to watch them interact with each other. And as much as they probably really love each other, they don't like each other. Because he constantly nitpicks with her about how she eat, how messy she is, how she always wait, and he knows that it aggravates her, and he does it on purpose. And she talks to him like he's a complete idiot. You know, and I know for a fact that women want love and men want respect. She talks to him like he's an idiot. He ignores her. You know, they've been living in this apartment over here in, I guess it would be central St. Louis over here off of Delmore and the Bolivar area. Over there behind the Delmore Divine. In one of those elderly buildings that they got all over the city. You know, they got these, and really, I could live in one of them because I'm 55. I think you got to be 55 to be in them, but, honey, it ain't nothing but a step up from the Peabodys or the projects. These little elderly buildings that they got popped up all over town. But back to the couple. The way that she talks to him, and then they've been in that apartment 9 months, and he got friends all over the building, and he always going over somebody else's house to do something or another. Now she in a wheelchair, and I mean, I guess she can get around, you know, if she need to, she can get around. But when we are sitting there, me and him, she has all these episodes of not being able to breathe because she got, I think, what is it called? COPD or CPOD? I think it's COPD. So she on the breathing machine and all that, and she always coughing, and she can't breathe. But I noticed that everything that she complains about, she does that for his attention. Because she'll just break out in a cough and say that, you know, something went down the wrong way. But for real, she just wants his attention. And he acts like he can't hear. just because he spent the last 67 years ignoring her ass. So he really good at acting like he can't hear. She hears everything. So I gotta even watch mumbling under my breath, because that motherfucker don't miss a beat. She hears everything. But I'm making this video because, you know, you can love somebody. Literally, you could love somebody. But if you don't like them, man, I mean, as much weight that we put on loving somebody, the weight don't need to be on the love, for real. Because you can love somebody and not like them. And I'm a living proof of that, because my mother loves me, but she don't like me. She don't treat me like she like me. So love really is not the goal. It's for somebody to like you, and they don't even like each other. So to watch them move in their house together, it's like, you know, because they made a comment the other day about somebody who was getting divorced that had only been married for a little while, and, you know, and just hurry up. These young people just hurry up and get a divorce. And, you know, my first thought was like, yeah, y'all right, and blah, but then I started thinking about it. You know, putting them in the case scenario. Why would you want to stay with somebody just so you could make the marriage work? If you don't like them and that shit is not worth saving, man, you know, and I'm 15 years single right now. So, you know, I'm team be together, for real. I'm team be together. But I don't want to be with nobody that don't like me. Because the way that he, what would be the word for it? It's not really gaslighting. It's like he really be trying to belittle her in front of me. Because I bet you when they alone, he don't point out every little thing that's on her after she get through eating. You know, and it aggravates her, because you could just tell. She gets upset, she starts yelling, and, you know, and she yelling at him most of the time. When they talking, she yelling. And I just, you know, for them to have all those years, you know, it seemed like it would be a way more loving situation, and it's not. But granted, he do take care of her. You know, he help her change her diapers. He help her get her stuff. And see, he don't like doing that. He don't like doing that, which is one of the reasons why they got somebody like me in there. But she don't want me to help her do nothing as far as her body is concerned. She's still dealing with the fact that she can't do it. And so rather than allow me to help, she forces him to help. And then he has me doing all type of shit that don't have nothing to do with the duties that I'm supposed to be doing at their house. You know what I mean? Moving furniture around, you know, just, and what bothers me about him as far as they're concerned, he won't just tell me what to do and let me do it. He basically tells me what he want done, then he got to show me how to do it, and he literally does it. Whatever it is that he want me to do, he does it. Because he micromanaging. Like he micromanaging me. And I told him, I said, you know what, Mr. Wallace, I don't like that you want to tell me what to do and then do it. I'm not going to do things exactly the way that you do it. But if as long as I get to the same destination of what needs to be done, why does it matter how I get there? I told him, I said, you know, you really You taking the fire from under me of wanting to do anything. And see, I hate when I feel like that, because then I feel, defeated. Like, what do you want me here for? Just so I can sit around and watch y'all argue with each other, and then, you tell me to do something and then you do it? Because I'm just going to step back. You know what I mean? I'm not going, hey, let me do it. No, if you tell me to do something, let me do it. You can tell me how you want it done. But don't be like right up on me like I got to walk around you to get what I want done because you in my motherfucking way. But back to the love, because I'm making this about me, and it ain't about me. It's about the situation between two people who've been together 67 years. And first night I worked there, I asked the question, how does a relationship last 67 years? Now, she said without saying what went on, her exact words was, you got to forgive each other. That's what you got to do. You got to forgive each other. So basically, he been cheating. Probably the whole marriage. Because, he ain't bad looking at 87. So I know when he was younger, he wasn't bad looking. So she been running up behind this nigga for 67 years, trying to make him love her the way that she would like to be loved. And that's why she stayed in the relationship, waiting on the love that she felt like she had earned and deserved. Because I bet you she been 10 toes down for him this whole time. I bet she been 10 toes down for him. And let me add this. They ain't got no kids. Now, I did find out that, they tried a couple of times and she had a few miscarriages. So, and to me, he really was kind of throwing her under the bus then by blaming her for them not having no kids. Because he could have said, it was just a challenge for her, challenge for us, and we never had any kids. But instead, he said, well, she kept having miscarriages, and I'm almost, I'm almost certain that he probably was the cause of the miscarriages from the stress that he was taking her through. When a nigga take you down through there and around the motherfucking corner. Niggas that took me down through there and around the motherfucking corner. And so I can see, just from looking, he took her down there, through there, and around the motherfucking corner with the shit that he been doing in their relationship. And she probably because I miscarried. I got 3 sons. And with each one of my sons, I miscarried a baby before they came. It was like I miscarried a baby and got pregnant right away. And so I don't even know how to explain it, but I know that I miscarried 3 times with all of my sons. So I miscarried and then got pregnant and had sons. I think I had girls too. I think they were girls and they just could not survive under the, the pressure and stress that I was under from they no good ass daddies. Because I got 3 different daddies and I was married to all of them motherfuckers and I gave them all their only sons. 2 out of the 3 was their only child, period. And the third one, he had 3 daughters and I gave him his only son. But them niggas, all of them, took me down through there and around the corner in very different ways. I won't get into that. One day I might have a story time where I might get into the stories about them or whatever. But watching this couple really solidifies the fact for me that The next motherfucker I be with, that I be in a relationship, we gotta like each other. I'm talking about sincerely like each other. Cause you can love a motherfucker and not like them. Period.